Honestly, biking is more of a lifestyle for me than anything. There's one thing I love in this world. It's getting on a good trail with the boys on a weekend, cracking open a cold one, hitting the trails, you know, maybe going over the tracks behind the West Apartments, you know, just vibing out, just chilling out on the bikes, pop a tire, don't care, got a backpack full of tires. We're just vibing out. We're just going on the beach trails, we're just doing whatever we want. Though we don't fuck with skateboarders, we don't fuck with nobody, just the bikers. So it's more of a lifestyle than anything.
I got my first bike when I was 8 years old. This isn't it. It was a very cheap BMX bike and it didn't work very well, but it did the job. This is my new bike. It's a single speed. It doesn't have shifting gears, but I'm still able to go pretty quickly because I'm chained. So it's pretty light, that's what I like about it.
Really young, and I'm one of 5 siblings, so my grandpa would come over like when it was really nice out and he would teach us all how to ride bikes. So we first started off with like the training wheels and then like gradually built up. I ride all the time, especially like when the weather's nice like this. During the summer I like going near the beach on the boardwalk, and also being on a campus like this, it's so much easier to get around. So whenever I have the opportunity, I love to ride my bike.
I bike because it gives me a feeling of liberation on campus. You know, when I need to not think about anything and just feel like the wind and in my hair. That sounds really funny. Or just really not think about anything. It gives me a good sense of that. I feel really free when I bike. Yeah.
Biking is about mostly perseverance. I mean, you gotta continue going forward even after you fall down. For instance, so there's one time I was actually riding around here. It was my first time around here, and I hit a bump. I fell, I got a few cuts and scrapes. They were really big, I was bleeding all over the place. But I mean, like, they didn't scare me or anything. I just got back up, I biked myself over to the health center, got patched up, and I just went on.
I built it myself. Actually, funny story. The first day that I put it together, I was walking down the driveway and I think it had just been raining, so there was like gravel everywhere. I slipped and fell and like just broke the rim. So I had spent like the whole afternoon making my bike, which I take to work every day, and I just like fell on it and I was like, wow, I didn't even sit on it.
With bike riding, I really like to, especially not walk everywhere. I like having my bike so I get to places quicker. I especially like riding across campus on flat surfaces where I don't really have to put in a lot of effort and exercise. So it really comes in handy sometimes.
I bike for the kids, you know. I'm one of the type of people who does fundraisers on my bike. Usually it's at least 10 miles. Sometimes I've done up to 60. I've been biking since I was about 3 months old. I had a little Tykes bike rider. It was the type of car that you pedaled. Ever since then, you couldn't get me off my bike. Once you start biking, you never stop biking. It's like they say, you never forget how to ride a bike, but you also never forget that you want to ride a bike.
My bike, and his name is Jeffrey, and Jeffrey is a very good bike except for the fact that he's always braking and I keep having to spend money to stop him from dying, but he's my bike and I love him a lot. Oh, he also has a cough.
This is the old rust bucket. His dad gave this to me when I was 7 years old, just got out of the hospital for brain tumor. Said, you know, if you got one thing in this world, it's this bike. Never let go since. You know, I haven't really grown that much. The bike hasn't either, so it works out pretty well. Honestly, never gonna trade this thing in for a car. If anyone gives me shit about it, I'm just gonna say, hey, sorry, but I'm all about the bike.